It is Friday, the 5th of January 2024. We're outside CNN's headquarters. And did anybody watch the debate they had yesterday? Because I missed it. Kind of had other things to do. But something tells me, as the lights come on at CNN, what's going on? Have they turned into Bravo, doing reality TV shows? Are they suddenly really the conservative news network? The reason I say that, this is probably the biggest reality TV show that they put out yesterday. I mean, what really was the point?
But look, I have a mom heart. My daughter works at the Children's Hospital, and I worry about something happening there. My son is a senior in college. I worry about something happening on his campus. My son-in-law is a 5th grade teacher at a school. I worry about something happening there. Every day, the first thing I do when I wake up is think of my kids, and the last thing I think of when I go to bed is my kids. And so I know the concerns that everybody has. But it is time that we deal with this in the way that we should deal with this. Instead of living in fear, let's do something about it. We have got to deal with the cancer that is mental health.
Nikki Haley. Oh, well, apparently the news is Nikki Haley now has a black friend.
You know, I had black friends growing up.
She has confirmed it. And then also there was Bobblehead. You know Ron DeSantis, whose head is like to the left, to the right?
Yeah, thanks for being here. Governor, almost all illegal migrants crossing the border carry a backpacker bag, and very few are cartel members. If you order to shoot on sight, now accepting women and children, how many innocent people are you willing to have killed to kill one low-level drug mule?
Well, Joseph, thanks for that, but I take issue with the premise of that. When you're conducting military operations, you're not just doing that willy-nilly. I'm the only one running for president that actually has served overseas in a war in the Iraq campaign. They didn't wear uniforms. You had to positively identify. People would have hostile actions, hostile intent, and then you would be able to engage. So it's going to be the same type of thing. It's not going to be, and it's anything like we do even in domestically when a police officer would engage. So it's not going to be done the way the media is saying it's going to be done. But I will tell you this.
But let's just get down to what was really going on. Are they in a situation at CNN where really they have Caitlin Collins, who's basically like soft Fox News? Caitlin Collins is a Republican through and through. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, the Conservative News Network, I'll just spell it out for you, the Conservative News Network should be proud that they have a Trojan horse Republican. Caitlin Collins' partner is a huge Trump supporter. But anyway, that is away from the point. What happened during this get-together? Was there a horse race? You mean there was a Republican horse race? Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for a race featuring a motley crew of desperate losers and shameless con artists. It's a spectacle so astonishingly lacking in integrity that you won't believe your eyes. And off they go, with Nikki the diplomatic Gillette and Haley prancing around like a phony diplomat who can't even negotiate a discount at the local market. But wait, here comes former guy Trump desperately trying to relive past glories and making promises that only a true master of deception could conjure up. Will this towering ego get him across the finish line? Where's the bridge to know where Christie is lagging behind? His Two-Face is still stuck in the traffic of his own failed political career. And Pensive Pence remains as indecisive as ever, pondering if he should even be in this race. But lo and behold, a hold-it taste of the Arkansas alibi. Hutchinson desperately clinging to his southern charm, hoping to distract you from his questionable track record and boring ass of bullshit. Meanwhile, Ron the catastrophic clown, DeSantis is causing pandemonium at every turn, proving that being an utter disaster can still gain you supporters in the world of politics. Will he woke off before the final furlong? And then there's Tim Niceman, deceptive Scott, the slick talker who's more concerned with appearances than substance, willing to spin any tale that'll get him a vote. And former guy Trump, of course, reappears with his endless stream of falsehoods, like a snake oil salesman hawking miracle cures. But hold on to your sanity, folks, because here comes Vivek, the vexing visionary Ramaswamy, Cupid's stunt horse in this race of charlatans. He's peddling innovation and fresh ideas like a true snake oil salesman. And who knows what kind of bizarre venture he'll announce before the race is over. As they stumble toward the finish line, who is going to be the front runner to appear Fox Daily pushing out lies and fears? The crowd can hardly contain their disbelief. It's a spectacle like no other, a parade of desperate losers and shameless liars vying for your attention and, more importantly, your vote, and instantly forgetting you exist.
Full of losers. But look, let's just stop the jokes for 1 second. There really is an election coming up, and CNN want to run debates. They want to be serious, okay? How can you run a debate with Republican candidates when the main candidate, one former guy, isn't taking part? How is that making any sense? Take my Tony brought it down there before they say anything. I'm sure a security guard at some stage is going to say, yeah, can't film. Well, we can, we're on the public highway. But what was the point of CNN running this debate? Yeah, what did it achieve? You can stop anybody right now. Literally, I won't, because people are on their way to work. You can stop anyone who's coming down, and they will tell you straight, by the way, in case you're not sure of the time, look, we really are at CNN, they will tell you straight, the person they probably think is going to end up being the Republican nominee to stand for President of the United States of America will be one former guy, Donald J. Trump. So what was CNN doing yesterday? Was it just an attempt to see who could be vice president? Or was it an attempt to fill up some airtime? Because it wasn't exactly any hard-hitting interviews. Yeah, and Vivek is a man for all. He's always moaning and complaining. He has an answer for everything. He really does. Doesn't have an answer as to how he's actually going to become president. And if he, let me tell you straight now, if you go to Vivek, I don't know how much money he's worth. Let's say he's worth a couple of mil. Vivek, you have so much confidence that you're going to be the next president of the United States of America. Put half your money on it. Yeah? Bet half your money, half of all the money you have, that you are going to be the next president of the United States of America. Somehow, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. I'm allowed to film in the street. It's a public Bible.
No.
Okay.
I was just saying what was going on because I see your car was just stopped.
Yeah. No, I'm just making a little piece. The Golden Bachelor was on, which I missed, and I watched some of the CNN debate. Did you watch the debate?
No, I missed it.
You missed the debate. So what we're just trying, I'm just a Brit here. 1 second, I've logged myself out of my own computer because we're not allowed to get, how close am I allowed to get to CNN so I don't get in trouble? I can stand here?
Yeah.
I can stand here. Okay, it's public. Yeah, so I was watching the debate yesterday. Straight question.
You go behind here, that's why they were.
Oh, okay. Straight question. I was watching the debate yesterday. Do you really think, well, you had Vivek, you had Nikki Haley, and you had Ron DeSantis. Can you really see any of them? Straight question. I'm Tony. I don't know what your name is. I know your security's in. Can you see any of them as president?
No.
There we are. This is the guy outside sitting. Let me shake your hand, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. He's covering his eyes. There he is. The security at CNN himself says none of those clowns who turned up on the debate yesterday will actually become president. So I then come back to the question which you are free to answer. What was the point? Is this Bravo or CNN? Right. It is CNN, right? It is not Bravo. So they're running a reality show with, well, it was a news show with a bunch of losers. Think about it right now. Schools, health, money, all of the things that really matter to you and your friends, okay? Did any of these people on the debate yesterday actually solve it? They got Trump up there right now. He's likely to be the Republican nominee. I'm just trying to find out why CNN, yeah, this huge big media organization, runs a political debate about the Republican nominee to be president of the United States of America, and the credibility is zero because you don't get Trump on it. And the other thing they did do, so there is one story, it may be gossip, but it's a story which is relevant, a story which a lot of people are actually talking about, not just always the economy. That was the Epstein question. Not one question was asked to Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis or Vivek with regards to the fact that there are still connections between people within the Republican Party and Jeffrey Epstein. Look, these are just some basic questions. Feel free in the comment section to give me your thoughts on the Conservative News Network and their debate that they had. Sir, thank you very much. We better go now before we get into